this is Sinyoung from Lémore Beauty. In this highly requested video, I share my current night skincare routine featuring a topical retinoid vitamin A cream. I used to think retinoids would be too harsh for my sensitive eczema-prone skin. Heard so many horror stories, but the way I've been using it has been working beautifully on my skin without any of the common side effects like dryness, peeling, flaking, itching, irritation, burning, or redness. So get unready with me as I show you my evening skincare routine, plus how I've been able to incorporate Tretinoin, a prescription retinoid. Well, some of you guys might be asking, what are retinoids? Well, retinoids are different forms of vitamin A. Tretinoin, also known as retinoic acid, is the most active form of vitamin A. So it'll go straight to work on your skin without having to go through the conversion process. This makes it effective, but it can be quite harsh if misused, and is available by prescription only. So now that we cover that, let's get to it. I already braided my hair for the night. If you check out our haircut video, I mentioned that I like sleeping with my hair in a braid to prevent tangles and breakage while I sleep. So that's all done here. I forgot to mention that I have a little bit of redness on top of my chin and a little bit here on my between my brows because I've been testing it out to remove facial hair and for other reasons for testing, so it gave me a little bit of irritation. But if you want to see a video on how I remove unwanted facial hair, let me know. So let's get back to it. So the first thing I do is I wash my face with a gentle facial soap that I made for personal use. Some of you guys might be thinking, isn't the soap's pH high? The soap's pH ranges from around 8 to 10, depending on how it's made. And as some of you know, I've been testing a bunch of cleansing products, both conventional, mainstream, and green beauty, clean beauty space. And surprisingly, this facial soap is giving me the best results. So I can show you here, this is the soap that I made. And what I'm going to do, the way I use it is I foam it up nicely with a little bit of water. So I get a little bit of water and I get it a little bit on my hands. Then I foam it up nicely. I will show you. So I got all this foam over here. I use this foam on dry skin with my eyes closed. And when I'm putting this foam on my skin, I move it in gentle circular motions without pushing it too hard into my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I can show you here. All over my face in gentle circular motions, focusing on the areas, especially if you wear makeup, on my neck. And basically what I do is I rinse it with lukewarm water, then I do a cold rinse. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I just did a cold rinse after I rinsed off the cleansing with lukewarm water. Then what I do is I get 1 pump of illuminating facial serum, then I mix it with water. So I get 1 pump. And then I wet my hands with a little bit of water, as you can see here. And I keep my skin damp. I don't wipe off any of the water droplets. Then I mix the serum between my hands. Then I press it all over my skin. My face, chest, then on my hands and cuticles. I don't use anything else on my cuticles. I think they're pretty healthy. And I haven't been wearing nail polish in years. After I apply the illuminating facial serum, I let my skin fully dry because using a retinoid on wet skin can increase irritation. So while I wait, I like to do a facial massage, and in the evenings I usually do facial acupressure massage. And many of you have been asking with facial acupressure massage whether you start from the top or the bottom. And my answer to that is because there's no swiping movements like you see with Gua Sha facial massage. With facial acupressure massage, you can start from the top or the bottom, whichever you prefer. In this video, I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. So I'm getting my Gua Sha facial tool right here, and it's clean. If you want to see in-depth videos on different facial massage techniques, or you want to treat yourself with a longer facial massage routine, we have helpful how-to videos in the description below. So I'm going to start now. So here. Just breathing here, relaxing. Reconnecting to my breath. Then I'm going to do between my eyebrows. This feels so relaxing. When you do these acupressure points here between your eyebrows and the bridge of your nose, you realize how much tension we carry in these areas of the face. I'm already feeling pretty relaxed here. Then I'm going to do the eyebrow right here. And the other side. Then I'm going to do my temporal muscles here, and these feel super amazing. The temporal and masseter muscles are pretty big, so these areas really do a lot of work and can get very tight and tense and painful. So doing something like a facial acupressure massage on these areas can really help relieve the tightness and the tension that we carry here. So it helps open up the knots and the blockages that we carry. I'm going to do the other side. You can put a lot more pressure in these areas compared to areas of your face like your eyes or your lips where it's thinner. You want to put less pressure. Then I'm going to do right here. These areas you don't need to put a lot of pressure to get the benefits. The other side. Letting it all go for relaxation and recovery. And I'm going to do the grooves of the nose. This is really great for decongesting this area. The other side. Self-care is so essential for us to really be our best self. Sometimes it feels like the world tells us to keep working and work defines you, but self-care is so crucial for you to continue doing what you love, and at the end of the day, your health is all you have. So I'm going to move down to the my lower cheekbone area here. These areas you could put a little bit more pressure. Just really breathing here. Getting ready to rest. And this is a really great way to wind down and really improve the sleep quality by allowing your nervous system to slow down and relax. And to help manage and lower stress levels too. So we'll do the other side here. You can breathe in through your nose or through your mouth. I tend to breathe. I enjoy both, but sometimes when I just want to let go, just hearing it through my mouth release, it just grounds me. Then I'm going to move on to the upper lip area, right here. As I mentioned earlier, your lip area doesn't need a lot of pressure. Then I'm going to move on to at the corner of the lips here. In an upper direction. The other side. Smiling is so profound, even though it seems like such a small act. It can change your mood and your energy just by smiling. Then I'm going to move on to the masseter muscles, and these ones you can really put some pressure there. Mine gets really tight, and I noticed that when I do acupressure on my masseter muscles, I don't tend to grind my teeth as much when I'm sleeping. And the reason why I know this is because sometimes I get grooves between my cheeks on the inside. But when I do these facial massages, especially acupressure on my masseter and temporal muscles, my TMJ symptoms are a lot better. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side here. Some of the areas give you more resistance, and when it gives you more resistance, it tends to be the areas that need more pressure and breathing to release the tension and tightness there. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to my chin here. Just breathing here, coming back to the breath. Then I work through my neck here down to my collarbone to help with the lymphatic drainage. Some of the areas might be a little bit, I put a little bit more pressure, but always you can put less pressure, and you can always use the pads of your fingertips if you prefer. So I'm using it right here to help with the lymphatic drainage. It feels amazing, especially right here. So you can put a little bit more pressure if you want. Our neck tends to carry a lot of load. And then just letting it all run down towards our heart. And what I do is I gently clean the facial tool with warm water and soap or cleanser. And once I have my clean Gua Sha facial tool, I fully dry it like this. Now that I have the fully dry, clean Gua Sha facial tool, I store it in our Lémore carrying pouch for added protection and portability wherever I go. I just close it there. And it's all good to go here for my next facial massage, whether it's Gua Sha facial or facial acupressure. This is my Tretinoin 0.025% cream. I began my experimentation with it the beginning of this year, 2020. And I always recommend that you start with the lowest concentration to see how your skin responds. And the cream base is better suited for sensitive skin. And when you use retinoids, you want to use it at night when you're not exposed to the sun. So I'm just going to get a tiny amount here. You just need like a pea-sized amount. So I just get a little bit of like this much on my fingertip here. Then I just put small dabs. A little bit on my neck. Then I put a little bit on my, I want to make sure that my hands are dry too. A little bit on the other side. Then I just gently apply it all in. You don't want to use retinoids on cut, scraped, sunburned, or eczema affected skin, and you don't want to get it too close to your eyes, your nose, or your lips. So just keeping that in mind here. On the neck, on the hand, the top of my hands. And you wash your hands after. So I'm going to wash my hands right now. I just washed my hands here. And always listen to your skin. And when you're using a retinoid, just make sure that you do listen to your skin, and you always can back off or stop if you need to. And my personal tip that I follow is I avoid using a retinoid a day or two prior to heavy sun exposure. For example, if I'm going hiking or swimming, because retinoids do make you more sensitive to the sun. And this is not night skincare routine, but I just want to mention that It's really important to protect your skin from the sun's damaging aging rays by avoiding peak hours around 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., wearing sun-protected clothing, sunglasses, and applying mineral-based SPF 30 or above every morning, rain or shine. This is a non-negotiable regardless of whether you're using retinoids or not. This is a must if you really care about your skin. Well, I just showed you my current night skincare routine, plus how I've been able to incorporate Tretinoin, a prescription retinoid. And as we wrap up, please remember there are no shortcuts to good skin. Retinoid is not a magic bullet. It's not going to solve all your skin problems, and it's not for everyone. You may try retinoids after you've established a healthy skincare routine and lifestyle for best results long term. When you are using this powerful form of vitamin A, remember, less really is more. And before you decide to embark on retinoid experimentation, really educate yourself, whether it's prescription or over-the-counter retinoid, that you really educate yourself by reading the full prescribing information and really asking your primary care doctors or dermatologists any questions that you have, because it's, for example, not recommended during pregnancy or breastfeeding, and your situation is different from mine. You might be on different medications that might interact with the retinoid, for example. Your lifestyle is different, your skincare routine is different. So really educate yourself because your situation is unique. And as always, it's about baby steps and listening to your skin. So ultimately do what works for you. In the description below, you will find the products used with Illuminating Facial Serum, Gua Sha Facial and Acupressure Massage Tool in a caring pouch with helpful infographic, as well as helpful skincare videos on Illuminating Facial Serum, facial massage technique videos on Gua Sha Facial, facial acupressure, and facial roller for your viewing anytime. And because you showed up today and you watched this video, we want to thank you with a special code NIGHTSKINCARE10 for 10% off your Illuminating Facial Serum and Gua Sha Facial and Acupressure Massage Tool purchase at lemorebeauty.com. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you did, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more holistic beauty and lifestyle videos. Thank you for watching. Good night.